Hey, Soul Warriors!
Hello, everyone.
So if you don't know me, my name's Jasmine. I'm a diamond coach on the team. Been around for a little bit, and I love our community. And this is my coach.
MJ, I've been coaching with Jasmine for a little over a year now. We've known each other since back in college and are continuing to work together now to bring you guys a little something we've been working on.
A little something, a little something.
A little something.
So a little while ago, we got started by doing something new in our challenge groups, and MJ brought up this really great book for us to use, and it kind of innovated things within our group. And so we wanted to share with you like the trajectory of what happened.
So the book is called Style Your Mind by an author, Carol Alwell-Leba. I know some of you guys have heard of her before. She actually spoke at an event at Summit this year. She's written Girl Code, and she's known for the Champagne Diet, but she had this workbook called Style Your Mind that we ended up using in one of our alumni challenge groups over the summer. We called it Style Your Mind for Summer. And it was really, really great because it was a workbook that really Kara's really good at asking those right questions, those tough questions. We're like, oh, why'd she have to ask me that one? And as we used it throughout the challenge group, after a short time of using it, we realized that it really just personally was affecting us. We noticed that it was kind of raising the vibration of our former challengers. There was a different kind of fire going, which was really great, especially in the summertime when everybody's distracted by graduation party and barbecue and vacation and all the things. It still kind of brought everybody together, and we kind of realized how unplugging from maybe tracking something in an app or typing up, your accountability for the day, and actually putting pen to paper and taking that time and creating that space for yourself really had an impact on our self-care.
So we're in the middle of this, in the middle of summer, and I'm in my kitchen and I'm washing dishes, and boom, I was listening to Kara's blog or her podcast, and an idea hit me of, we need to make this an all-in-one place. We need to make a place where people, our challengers and our coaches cannot just log their fitness and their nutrition, but they need to go through this growth journey, because that's what keeps us here. Like, I guarantee you, if you're a coach on the team and you've been here for more than 6 months, it's because you've grown in some way, not on the outside, but some way on the inside. And like that growth factor, that's what keeps coming back. And I think that the longevity we're looking for, everybody talks about, I want to create lifers. Well, guess what? A lifer comes when they feel that pleasure of creating themselves into the woman they want to be. And that only happens when you're doing personal growth. And so as a team, like, we had always included it in our challenge groups, but it was always like, okay, go get You Are a Badass. And like, we'll talk about it sometimes, but there was no structure, there was no rhythm, there was no rhyme to it. So what Style Your Mind did was it gave us something we could just give everyone, a structure that they could use, and then we could all collaborate around it. But it was completely separate from everything health and fitness wise. So I was like, okay, how can we integrate this? And boom, idea, we should make an all-in-one inclusive like wellness workbook. And boom, here we are, like, I don't even know, 6 months later, and we've written a couple. So we actually started a test group with a couple, and it went really well.
Yeah, it went really well. What was great about it was that the way that we wrote the book, we wrote our first one in conjunction with the compound effect, which you guys all know, the compound effect. Like, what better one to start with to lay that foundation? And we found that a lot of the content we were posting in our challenge group, obviously it coincided with whatever day we were on in the workbook, but a lot of it was more mindset, foundation based, and starting that change up here, as opposed to maybe the way we ran challenge groups before, where it was a lot of still important stuff with nutrition and fitness Okay, how do you not cheat on your nutrition plan when you go out to happy hour on a Friday? Like, all those things are important things, but we were starting with the foundation and in the decision-making process and the tracking and the tiny little behaviors that add up over time into great success. So yeah, we did 2 test groups with it and got some really great feedback, and are really excited to move forward with it. But while that is in process, we are
publishing is a thing, you guys. It's a thing we're working on.
But we're not waiting either. So while that's in process of moving forward with that, we are still creating and still innovating. So in light of all the new stuff coming out in Beachbody, in light of this time of year, we've actually created a shortened version to go along with Clean Week, and we're calling it the Wellness Week.
So here is what it looks like. You guys get to see the Canva version. How about that? So this is, as you can see, we may have ripped off a color scheme. This is Clean Week, you guys, in Wellness Workbook edition. So if you scroll down or turn the pages, I suppose we kind of have a little bit of a dream theme going on in this one, whereas the original had more of a growth theme. There's going to be lots of additions, so stay tuned. We just kind of share a little bit to the why behind it, because that's the whole purpose of everything that we do, right? Got to know your why power. And then this next page is really about them crafting their vision of who they want to be. And so we ask some really probing questions into past, like, I want a 6-pack, or, I want to lose 10 pounds, or the things, instead of thinking about the things that they're losing, we're trying to get them visualizing what's the thing you want to gain? What do you want? What do you want? And let's get you there. So this could be really powerful too, because if you consider it, like, a person does their first Clean Week with you, they write this. Well, guess what, you guys? They're doing PD. They're doing coaching behaviors. So a year down the road, when they're at Summit, remember that first Clean Week I did and that first vision I wrote? Like, here's where I've evolved. I don't know. It's kind of just speaks to my soul. All right. So then we're looking at prep weekend. We kept it really short and simple. We infused it with things that we all do on a prep weekend: meal planning, meal prepping, grocery store. And then we give them a space to do their measurements. So yeah, this is in the app. Yes, they can put this in the app. If you're running a Facebook group, yes, there's a place that they can put this in the Facebook group. They can write it on a sticky note, but this all just really ties it into one beautiful place where they can put everything, which we as former teachers really enjoy. And we have meal planning spaces. Of course, you guys know Clean Week has its own meal plan. They can simply use that or use this to make tweaks. Grocery list space. I'm going to keep scrolling down and just show you what a day looks like. So this is day 1. We have a space for them to write their workout, share a piece of gratitude, and track their meals. So what did they actually eat? As well as some PD. So this is day 1, Dream Your Dream. The PD, MJ and I, we wrote, but it was inspired by all the other PD that we've read, and especially Kara's book, Style Your Mind, that we shared with you about earlier. So it goes all the way down. It goes all the way, and we have little quotes here because, come on, it's a workbook. There's always the little quotes in the workbook, right? Blow up the box. So as you can see, we go through the entire week like this, and at the end, there's like a reflection page and some reflection questions, and that's essentially what it looks like. So all in one tracker, really beautiful thing, totally free. If you would like to get it, we have a Facebook page set up that we'll link wherever, probably above this video. And we have the way for you to download the PDF for free. And am I forgetting anything, MJ?
And then we're actually we have an event page created. We're going to announce on Thursday that we're going to be doing this Wellness Week post-Thanksgiving, because Thursday is 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. That gives everybody kind of a week to order their Shakeology sampler, for Clean Week and whatnot. And then we'll probably do another plug next Thursday, which is probably, in order to have it in time, probably the last for people to order. So just create a little sense of urgency with that. And yeah, so we wanted to bring that to you guys in case you want to do that with us. If you want to hop in on that with us and just do a giant group clean week and get everybody their post Thanksgiving back to, recalibrating and then pushing towards, let that roll over into however you guys are tackling right before Christmas. So,
but don't be afraid. Like, if you don't want to be in our group, we're not offended at all. Take this, use it however it works for you. Like, that's why we created it. We didn't create it for it to be used a certain way. It's like really and truly whatever helps you and your people, Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thanks, guys. Let us know if you have any questions. Reach out. And yeah, we're excited.
Okay. Bye, Soars.
Bye.